breathing sequence, this is going to be a spot where we're going to work on expanding the diaphragm, the rib cage, and the intercostal muscles. So these are all the muscles that control our breathing. Now, instead of just focusing on one thing and holding that position, we're going to focus on all the different ranges of motion, the 360-degree set of tissues we have around the rib cage. So what I want you to think about is you're going to breathe in and hold that air into your lungs and into your abdomen as though it was a ball of energy. So for the Superman breaths, you're going to hold your hands at the base of your rib cage to expand, inhale, and exhale fully. Then we're going to take that same pattern and do that into the lateral breathing sequence. So the lateral breaths are going to be expanding that rib cage and then pushing that breath into the rib cage on the left and right. Now this is slightly different from the fascia movements because with this, we're focusing on the internal holding of the breath. We're going to inhale and use that ball of space to try and maneuver and manipulate. It's kind of like you're holding a ball of energy or a physical ball that's pushing the ribs out. We're stretching those apart. So as we practice the lateral part, we're going to start to put this into a spinal circle. Now, the spinal circle can be a little bit more challenging standing up. So what I find is helpful is to do this in a quadruped position. But again, inhale, hold that position, and then rotate to the left and to the right. Now, you'll notice that you'll have to exhale at different points, and that's fine. But I want you to focus on trying to at least get some point of each of the 360-degree circle engaged as you rotate left and right all the way around. So it's if you need to work on the left side, you inhale, hold on the left side, exhale, then do the same thing for the right side. Then we're going to work on the anterior chain. Now again, you could do this if you lay on the ground and do a cobra position where you push your hips down, totally fine. Again, it's not a right or wrong here, but this is on our off day, just a chance to inhale, breathe, and expand this rib cage, get motion to the stiff tissues. And then finally, we're going to work on the posterior chain. Now, this is going to be the toughest for most people because everything from your forehead, the tissue in your forehead, all the way to the top of your skull, back of your neck, upper back, mid back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, calves, all the way to the big toes is connected in this posterior chain. So it gets pretty stiff. So what I want you to focus on is inhaling and just exploring as you hold that position as you lower down. Again, this is one you can work in a cat-cow-like position if you want to work on the anterior and posterior. So all of this can be done in a standing or quadruped position, but I just want you to focus on expanding the abdomen, getting breath into that rib cage, and expanding those tissues. It's a big stretch, and it's great to keep you moving.